Ah, yes. NASCAR Heat 2. The game that everybody loves. The game that everybody can enjoy, but me. I'm the one person that can't enjoy NASCAR Heat 2 because it's the second worst NASCAR game ever made. Yeah, the physics are just a disgrace. People are saying NASCAR the game 2011 is bad. Yet, I feel bad for everybody that says NASCAR the game 2011 is bad compared to Heat 2 because I just can't deal with Heat 2. It's a great game. If you take away the worst physics in history and the worst rival system in history, it's not bad, okay? You take away the rival system because that is the worst thing to ever be invented to any game in history. And you take away the worst physics ever in any racing game in history, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. But when you put all that in, it's a 0.1 out of 10. NASCAR Heat Evolution is a 0 out of 10. Because it's Heat Evolution, okay? But at least Heat Evolution had a better freaking career mode. You could buy stuff, you could upgrade stuff. You don't have rivals that put you in the wall for 39th. For 39th, I get put in the wall. I understand it's part of the game. It's realistic because people get mad at you. But when do you see someone get mad at somebody and force them on an apron or against the wall for a whole race? You don't, because drivers don't do that. Nobody does that. When you do something to your rival or your enemy, like Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski, you just spin them. You don't force them on an apron like that, and like every other lap, you wreck. On a restart, you're side by side, you immediately get forced into the wall. On the restart, you immediately get forced into the wall. On the restart, you get forced into the wall. On the restart, it's just a repeating cycle of being wrecked by rivals. I don't know why they can't just do what EA did. You know, when you're next to a rival, sure, they might slam against you, but that's it. And then next time you might drive by them, nothing's gonna happen. But sometimes they get behind you and push you up the track. But in this game, it's just in the wall, on the apron, upside down, because that's all you get in this game. And you mix that with the freaking physics? Oh, God, that's just bad. I mean, how you blow over at Texas. The reason why I'm defending NASCAR the game 2011 is because those cars were more made to blow over. Gen 6 cars are made to not blow over. Where like the car tomorrow is the car tomorrow. You know, they get airborne so easily. But then you got Gen 6 where they're not even supposed to even get airborne. You're blown over at Texas. At Chicagoland. At Charlotte. If you get lucky, maybe even a track like New Hampshire, depending on how bad the wreck is. I just don't. You see a big wreck. You see a car get launched 300 feet in the air. That's not realistic. At least in the Technics games where the car gets launched, they're not 300 feet in the air. They're more like 10 feet in the air. Okay? And I did not play it for a long time. Last night I gave it a chance. I liked it. Today I went to Charlotte Motor Speedway for career mode. Because on the easy difficulty, you qualify a whole second faster than the leaders. You put it on the next highest difficulty, you're literally a second slower than the leaders. Like, because that makes sense. And then I immediately start the race, and boom, I'm on the apron on turn 1 and I'm wrecking. And then you can just figure out how this race went. Because rivals. So then I did a free play race at Bristol. One of my best tracks. Put it on the hardest difficulty. I qualified 35th with a 17.8. One of the fastest laps I've ever done at Bristol. Because in Bristol in this game, it's trash. You can only go like 80 miles an hour in the corners. Where in New Technics games, it's realistic you go around 100. Because that's actually as fast as you go around the corners is 100. right? I mean, I'm not the only one that knows that, right? But then, the AI are running in a 16.2 second lap time at Bristol. Is that a tune? Are the AI having a tune while I don't? That's not possible in this game unless you have a tune. And I still don't think that's possible to run a 16.2 at Bristol. And the fastest you could go in the corner is 80 miles an hour. So, why? The qualifying is the worst thing. Yeah, the qualifying is just bad in that game. You just don't ever attempt to qualify, because I guarantee you're always going to qualify 35th or 40th. Guarantee. Especially at plate tracks. Guaranteed. Okay? You got the physics, where you blow over at a mile and a half. Then, you got the rivals, just bad. So, if Heat 3 is anything like NASCAR Heat 2, I'm not buying it. I'll only buy it for career mode. And if the rivals are the same as NASCAR Heat 2, what's the point of buying it if I'm just going to play for career mode and I'm not even going to enjoy the career mode? I'm not going to buy a game if I'm not going to enjoy it, okay? I like the way career mode looks, but if I'm not going to enjoy it and be raging every time I choose to not race because of the rivals, then what's the point? I'm not going to waste $50 more on a game that looks exactly like Heat 2, but just more features. Okay, I'm not doing that. And I don't care what your opinion is. This is my opinion. You might like that kind of physics, that kind of retarded rival system, but I don't. I don't like to play games like that. EA had a perfect rival system, had a good career mode. The AI were actually challenging, so you had to do good. And the physics, you could actually not really, be retarded when you hit somebody. In this game, Heat 2, you hit somebody, your car goes the other direction to the outside wall, and your car glitches on the outside wall, and then you're wrecked. And in EA games, you can hit somebody, oh my god, I didn't hit the wall. I could touch somebody in this game. Because you can do that in real life. So, that's why I like the EA games. Sure, they might be old 10 years ago, but, at least I could actually survive in a race. And, it's challenging to the point to where you have to be consistent, and you have to be really good, which I have been, but, it's challenging. So, I've lost championships in the EA Sports games because I was not consistent. Which is what it's supposed to be in real life, actually. You're supposed to be consistent, and the most consistent driver wins the championship. That's where Jimmy Johnson won 5 in a row. He was the most consistent for 5 years straight, and plus the wins he got. But in this game, you can't be consistent because the rivals are putting you in the wall every other lap, or every other second, So then you rank, and then you finish 39th. I did my career mode race. I got 7 wins with having on the easiest difficulty because I'm afraid to get wrecked by the AI. I turned up the difficulty. I finished 34th because that's how bad this game is. I'm afraid to put it on a hard difficulty just because I'm afraid to get wrecked over BS. That's sad. That's not how a game should make you feel. You should not be afraid to be around other players or AI drivers during a racing game. That you should not be afraid. But in this game, you're afraid because you don't want to get wrecked because of the stupid physics. I don't see how people could... It's your opinion, but I just don't see how people could like this kind of game. People question why I like EA games, because you could touch the AI without wrecking. And that's all I need. If I could just do a race without wrecking, I love the game. But in this game, every race is a wreck fest. And I'm the one getting wrecked, so I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy being wrecked. I enjoy actually having a tough challenge of being the AI without being wrecked. That's what I enjoy. But I can't enjoy that in this game because you get none of that. Either you get lucky and avoid the AI, or you finish 39th or 40th. I will say one thing. Dale Jr. was dead last in my race, so that's pretty positive. I just angered about 20% of my fans, but 2017 was not Junior's best year. I guess that's all I gotta say, but I just pray Heat 3's gotten better. I don't care about graphics. The graphics could be like freaking the 80s. I don't care. Just give me good physics. That's why I like the EA games and the Tetris games, because you could touch an AI without blowing over at 1.5 miles. Well, then again, it's the car tomorrow, so you would blow over. So it's the car tomorrow. I'll give it that. But it's a Gen 6 car. You're not supposed to blow over, which is why Technics was good. Was you don't blow over. Oh, that's realistic because you're not supposed to blow over in the Gen 6 car. But then this past 2016 Matt Kenseth situation. Like, the only reason why we're having blowovers these days is because of assisted blowovers. That's the only reason why we're having blowovers. It's assisted. Clint Boyer was forced into the air. Matt Kenseth had a stupid tire thing, so, technically assisted. Jay McMurray, Newman. But, not even in the Technics games, you can't get assisted blowover because you're not supposed to blow over in a Gen 6 car. You're not supposed to. That's what they made them for. So more safety and to not blow over. But in this game, let's take that out of the area. Let's just make them blow over, because that's realistic today. You see guys blown over at Texas, don't you? Oh look, Cowboys blew over at Texas last week. Because that's apparently what 704 Games is saying. I can't. I just can't with this game. I've tried. I'm saying this right now. I'm actually dead serious. It's worse than Fortnite. NASCAR Heat 2, it's worse than Fortnite. At least in Fortnite, I know why I die. Or, get screwed over. In Heat 2, it's just why. Just why. Why does it have to be like that? Just why? Can't we just have a good game, please? I mean, like, I got faith in Heat 3, but, I'm not going to buy it immediately because I don't have the money, but if I see gameplay and it's just like Heat 2, it's not happening. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. I can't play a game this bad. None of my friends, I never explained to them why I actually like EA games versus Heat 2. It's because I don't like being wrecked. Sure, that happens. I get wrecked in EA games, but I don't blow over at Texas every race I do there. I don't get forced on an apron. I don't get forced into the wall. I can actually have a good finish in the EA games. It's satisfying in the EA games. You can actually be around the AI and be like, oh yes, okay, perfect quarter, yes, I made good pass. Oh, he passed me on the inside. Okay, I'll get him back. Or in Heat 2, oh, he passed me on the inside. Great. Now I gotta worry about being put in the wall again. Because that's really how it is. I'm sorry if I triggered all of you, but I just need to let it all out of my system, and I just never been a fan of these physics. The physics are pretty much the same thing as Heat Evolution. The only thing bad about Heat Evolution is that the graphics are terrible. I might actually go back to Heat Evolution because there's no rivals and a good career mode. I'm actually dead serious. Okay? It's just the graphics look really bad. You know what? I might actually go back to Heat Evolution. Am I actually saying this right now? What has my life become?